When Joel Embiid sits down and takes a break, who's going to protect the rim? Tell me, because I don't know who yet. Although the Philadelphia 76ers managed to grind out the victory over the New York Knicks, one thing stood out to me above all else. When Joel Embiid is off that court, who's going to protect the rim? Who's going to want to bang bodies down there? We don't have no one outside of Joel Embiid who can be a legit rim protector when it matters. Think about in that final stretch in the fourth quarter, those final 4 or 5 minutes or whatever it may be. The final stretch. Just think about those. Just think about the last 5 minutes of the game. Joel Embiid had two key blocks that prevented the New York Knicks from putting more points on the board and slimming up the deficit. Who are we going to have out there when he's not on the court? Because in that third quarter, the New York Knicks were able to bring the game very close, as a matter of fact, because they were able to get penetration, they were able to get to the rim, they were able to get to the free throw line, and then they forced us to collapse on them, and they kicked it out, and they had the occasional 3-point shot. But we had no one who was able to get physical with those guys in the paint. We had nobody that wanted to bang bodies down there on a consistent basis, and that's going to be a problem down the stretch, especially when Joel Embiid off the court. Now, outside of Joel Embiid being 7 feet tall, our tallest player is 6'9", and that's Paul Reed and Charles Bassey. That's not going to be enough. Paul Millsap is 6'8". That's not going to be enough. They can't be the backup center. We're going to have to go and get someone who can be that guy. Now, the Philadelphia 76ers did pick up Willie Cauley-Stein. They did pick up Willie Cauley-Stein through free agency. They gave him a 10-day contract. And so far, I'm not really seeing enough. Not because of him, but he hasn't really gotten the minutes. Maybe it's because of matchups, whatever it may be, but Willie Cauley-Stein hasn't really had an opportunity. He played against the Minnesota Timberwolves, didn't really do much. I think he played less than 5 minutes or whatever. But regardless, the Sixers gave up 48 points in the paint. I don't like that. I like that number flirting around 40, less than that. You can't be giving up 48 points in the paint. And the way they gave them up, that was the problem as well. It was the ease of access for me. Now, granted, the Philadelphia 76ers are averaging 45 points given up in the paint. But when you think about other teams like the Miami Heat, who are only giving up 40 points in the paint on the regular, Boston, who's only giving up 41 points on the regular, those two teams are arguably two of the better rim protecting teams. They prevent you from being able to score in the paint. They force you to have to get things done on the perimeter. The Sixers need to be able to compete with those teams. Those teams are going to be very competitive, very hard outs in the playoffs. But here's the thing. The New York Knicks, they're ranked third, giving up 43 points in the paint to their opponent. So the top three teams when it comes to protecting the rim are the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, and the New York Knicks. We managed to knock off the New York Knicks. So we can score in the paint on anyone virtually, but you can't allow these other teams to score in the paint on you. We need to get that number down. We need to find a way to be able to stop guys consistently, and we have to be able to keep Joel Embiid well rested and not have to throw him out there because we can't stop guys on the inside. We want to do more than just stay above water while Joel Embiid is on the bench. We want to be able to dominate in the paint still. I'm not asking my backup center to give me points or be ultra productive on the offensive end. I need him to be a rim protector. I need him to be able to run in the fast break. I need him to, do things in the pick and roll maybe. I need him to just bang bodies down there and keep guys from getting comfortable, keep guys from wanting to attack the rim. And that's where we're missing Andre Drummond. He gave us that big body down there. But nonetheless, I love the way the team looks right now. We need a big. I really want to see how Willie Cauley-Stein fits into this team. Will he be able to get opportunities based on matchups? You never know. But we need a legit backup big if we're going to go deep into these playoffs. Because Joel Embiid can't do everything. He just can't. He could, but that's not what we want. We want him to give us everything that he can, but we want to be able to keep this guy healthy and not have to not be forced to throw him out there when we can actually just have him getting rest. But that's all we have for you guys on this topic. Again, we need a backup big, someone who's legit. Now, there are guys in free agency who are available. John Henson, he's a center in this NFL, 6'11". He's a guy that's used to getting blocks left and right. He's well known for his time in Milwaukee. He didn't play last season, but I wouldn't be, it wouldn't be bad to, to give him a 10-day contract, see if he can continue to be that rim protector, get boards. Uh, who else? You got it's slim pickings when it comes to bigs. They got a guy like Marc Gasol, but Marc Gasol is not really known as being a rim protector. He's tall, 7'1". He can get them arms up, but he's not known for being a rim protector. Maybe they look at Myers Leonard. Taco Fall is there, but Taco Fall will kind of slow this offense down, and he will limit us, and he virtually becomes unplayable. Thon Maker, I don't know. We just need a big body down there. We just need someone who's willing to contest shots on a regular basis and make it hard for other guys with their height and with their length. But I'm out of here, you guys. I'm your humble host, Tone Just the Second. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the Philadelphia 76ers need a backup big? Do you guys think we're all right as we are? Comment below. I want to know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you guys have alternatives? Let me know in the comment section, and make sure you guys subscribe as well, especially if you're new to the content. I know a lot of you guys are watching, but not everyone is subscribed, and I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe, lock in. I'm going to continue to feed you guys this dope content, and it's straight like that. You always like to know your dose of Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love. Stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.